Rob from Rob's Health Crunch here. Coming to you from Cambodia again, as usual. I want to show you a little session I do for, it's called mobility strength stretching. Okay, I do this because it's a mixture of some yoga moves, some strength, static moves, and stretching, and it's great for your mobility, so you're more flexible across the board. You get a stronger core, you strengthen your lower back and your upper back too, which is very important, and your neck. Those are all areas that people neglect and hurt. Lower back pain, like my uncle has right now, is particularly a big problem when you age. So what I do to avoid that, number one, we start with the plank. So I'll just do short examples of what I do. Okay, so this is the standard classic plank. And then I will go onto the side plank. So I'll try to hold that I hold it for 2 minutes normally, okay? Side plank strengthens your side. I hold my arm up or I put it down like this. Then you can go onto the one hand extended plank, which is harder again. And that is strengthening your shoulders, your core and your lower back, particularly building the muscle strength. And you hold that again. And then you switch sides, do the same thing. Oops, and I fell. Same thing on the other side. And back again, and like that. And then, very, very good one, which nobody knows much about, is the reverse plank. So you sit on your butt, and you lean up, and you look up in the sky, and that's working your core, back and front. So your whole core in the front and back, lower back, belly area. You're working your legs because you've got to really keep them straight. You're working your neck, you're working your shoulders, and you're working your back, upper back too. Okay? It gets more complicated. You can then do things like this, but I'm not going to I'm not going to do that much here. That's another thing altogether. That's planking strength training. Okay. From there, after you've done a brief planking set, which is your warm-up, and obviously planking is strength training, strengthening the core, back, and all those areas I just mentioned, it's best to go into a little stretch as such, which I think is called the cat pose in yoga language, but I'm not a yogi, but I think it is. And then you go into the cobra. So again, now you're stretching your core and lower back to a degree, but it's mostly your core. And this is very important to do, especially if you've got lower back pain. I do too, but I have it from strains of training mostly. Okay, and then the best one to do at the end is to go into the downward dog position. So you try to keep your heels on the ground, push yourself up as high as you can like that. You see, arms straight, legs straight, head down, and you're really stretching your hamstrings and your back fantastically. And at the same time, you're building core strength. It's also working out your core, it's also working out your shoulders, okay? And you can do things like that. You can make it harder by using one hand. So it becomes a stretch and a strength movement. And on the other side, you see? Then, take a quick break. This is hard. It's a stretch and a strength move. I make these things up completely. I haven't been taught them, no one's shown them to me. So you go back into the downward dog, and I lean forward, I open my hands a little bit, I lean forward on my toes, and now I'm putting all the pressure on my shoulders and my arms and my chest and my core, and it's massively difficult and painful. You can see I'm shaking. So this is a great mobility strength method. You go back, rest, and you do this again 2 to 3 times. I can feel it in my ass even. My thighs, my calves, my stomach, my back, and stretch again. Okay? That's that. And after that, you go back into this position. Also good to go to the right. So you really stretch out your right side. And every time you do this, you should hold the stretch for a good 20 seconds for it to be effective, okay? I'm keeping it shorter for the length of the video, and then to the left. Okay, then we go onto our back. one of my most few exercises here, that my favorite one is the back roll. Not everyone can do it because they're stiff, but again, great stretch for the back. You go up, first of all you roll a little bit, because this again is a great massage for your lower back, and it evens out the vertebrae, so you'll hear them clicking, and then you go all the way back. And you slowly roll it out, and that, oh, I just felt the click. That's evening out your spine, okay, which is very important because your spine gets misaligned because of various your movements or sitting and things like that. And again, I'll roll, hold your knees, roll. And again, you could do that on the side and on the other side. So you're really giving that lower back a great massage and stretch. Okay, then again, you try to hold it for 10-15 seconds. And then slowly roll out. Okay, like so. And then even hold it like this. Because now this pose is really stretching the lower back again. And it's also making me work my arms and my core. And when you're doing this, you have to focus, or you should focus, look at the sky, the ceiling, and see it as a meditative movement. So you're kind of moving but meditating too, which is great. Then, the next movement I do is this one. Cross your right leg, right foot over your left knee. Take your left elbow, put it on your right knee, and you twist and stretch and look back. And that's a massive stretch for your lower back. And stay upright. Don't sag, stay upright. And you exaggerate it up. Again, you switch, and then push and look up and over. Keeping your body up, not like that. Up. And that is great for here, your leg, your butt, and your lower back area. Okay? Then, touching the toes is always a good one, especially for your back. Hamstrings, very important. Everyone has really tight hamstrings, which is a problem because it causes injury if you're not flexible. So I can easily touch my toes, but getting down is hard. So the way you get down, keeping your legs straight, you hold a little bit first. I can easily hold this, but you hold on here. So it's pain, you feel pain. And then you pull yourself down. Hold as long as you can and release. So 10-20 seconds, you should hold that stretch down. Okay? Then take your right foot, put it against the left knee, and do the same. You're holding your left foot and you're pulling yourself forward. Amazing stretch for your back. I can feel it like it's better than a massage, and also here. Okay? Switch legs, put this up tight, and again, pull. Like so. You can see this is tiring. It's actually not just stretching. It's actually a workout. So sit up straight, you put your feet together, and then you want to push out, keeping your back straight as much as you can. This is stretching your inner leg here and helping your posture by keeping you sitting upright and clean. So you hold this posture for quite a while because again, this helps build the lower back and your posture above all. Posture is a big problem for most people because that's what also causes the hunchback position, walking with your shoulders slumped, okay? One more, which is an awesome move and stretch to do, is to lie on your back. Right foot up, twist it to the left, hold it straight, pull it, keep it there, and you put your right hand to the right, look to the right. And the stretch is incredible, here, here, and here. Okay? You change sides, grab your foot, your left leg with the right hand. Keep it all straight. And your left hand over and look over to the other side. Okay? That's a great one. Now, one final one, which is a bit of a workout, but it's also very, very strong to build the back and the core, the lower core, which is where a lot of the problems lie. So you keep your hands on the ground, legs up straight, head down, and then you go sideways. You don't touch the ground, but you stop. And all the way back up. And stop. Float for a few seconds, and all the way back. And stay, and up. Rest a little bit if you have to. And then go again. And then you can go faster. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then stretch. Okay. And that, folks, that concludes a very powerful mobility, strength, stretching session. Okay? How I like to finish them off, which is something you probably can't do, but you should learn. Once I've learned it, it's very easy to do, is the headstand. Because it's focus and pure control of your posture, and it works every single body part, muscle group. Up, you tippy toe up, and then up, you float. And there you go. And you just hold that position, you rest, and there's no, it's not hard to hold. You can hold it for 10, 15, 20 minutes. Okay? And that concludes Rob's little but effective, powerful mobility, strength, stretching session. Have a great day, folks. robshealthcoach.com. Cheers.